This is the Scorecard, where you score the latest sports news and in-depth views. I'm Anton Roxas. On the Scorecard tonight, Filipina tennis sensation Alex Ayala slips to number 69 in latest WTA rankings. Monsoon havoc hits Philippine sports. Blu Girls medal dreams washed out, and PLDT stars stranded and rescued. Roda and Raga off to winning start. Philippine charge begins at World Pool Championship. In Major League Baseball, Dodgers snap home skid as Ohtani launches two-run shot, while Smith goes deep twice in 5-2 win over Twins. In the NBA, Hornets claim first ever NBA Summer League title, outlast Kings 83-78. And our sports correspondent Sheila Salaysay has the latest on Filipino MMA champion maker Mark Sangiao. All the headlines and more on the Scorecard tonight, the 22nd of July. Now, here's our roundup. After 3 weeks off the tour, Filipino tennis sensation Alex Ayala drops from her career-high number 56 to number 69 in the new Women's Tennis Association standings. The 20-year-old star last saw action at Wimbledon, making history as the first Filipina to compete in the grass court Grand Slam, but exited early in both singles and doubles. Prior to that, Ayala's runner-up finish at the Eastbourne Open catapulted her into the top 60, marking the first ever WTA Finals appearance for a Filipino. Her brief layoff allowed chasing players to overtake her, but she is poised for a return at the National Bank Open in Canada on July 26 to August 7. The tourney serves as a key warm-up for the U.S. Open slated on August 24 to September 7, where Ayala hopes to clinch her maiden Grand Slam win. Heartbreak in Xi'an. The Philippine Blu Girls saw their medal hopes washed away as relentless rains canceled the WSC Women's Softball Asia Cup medal round. The highly anticipated bronze medal clash against Chinese Taipei never took place, with the weather deciding the fate of the tournament. Based on their 7-2 elimination round record, Chinese Taipei clinched third place, leaving the Blu Girls stranded in fourth despite a spirited campaign. Meanwhile, the PLDT high-speed hitters found themselves stranded as torrential monsoon rains wreaked havoc in the metro. A night of heavy downpour turned into a rescue operation as the high-speed hitters were saved by the Raga rescue team after being stranded at SGS Gym in Quezon City. Thanks to the quick response of Raga Whiskey, all team members were brought to safety. Filipino Q Masters Jefrey, Roda, and Anton Raga ignited the Philippine campaign at the 2025 World Pool Championship in Jeddah, grinding out opening match victories to advance in the winner's bracket. Roda survived a 9-8 hill thriller against Scotland's Fraser Patrick, while Raga cruised to a 9-3 victory over Saudi Bet Fahad Al Hayad. Both now move into round 2, with Roda set to clash with Turkey's Mustafa Al-Nar and Raga facing Syria's Mohamed Sufi. Marlon Cañeda, Rogelio Sotero, and Mark Calagayan took early losses, forcing them into the loser's bracket to keep their title hopes alive. With 17 Filipinos in the 128-man field, the largest delegation in the tournament, the hunt for the record-breaking $1 million prize pool, including a $250,000 champion's purse, is officially underway. Fans are expecting a strong finish as the Philippines eyes another chapter in its rich 9-ball legacy. In Major League Baseball, Ohtani launches two-run shot while Smith goes deep twice in 5-2 win over Twins. Byron Buxton may have opened a game with a leadoff blast, but Shohei Ohtani quickly answered with a 441-foot two-run homer, sparking the Los Angeles Dodgers to a 5-2 victory over the Minnesota Twins and ending their 6-game home drought. The NL West leaders snapped their longest Dodger Stadium slump since 2017, powered by Will Smith's pair of homers off David Festa, and a lockdown relief effort from Dustin May, who went 4 2/3 innings for his 6th win of the season. Ohtani, making his 6th pitching start since returning from injury, allowed 1 run on 4 hits with 3 strikeouts over 3 innings before handing it to May. Kirby Yates shut the door for his 3rd save as Freddie Freeman returned to the lineup a day after a wrist scare. Ohtani's 3rd straight game with a homer and Smith's power surge turned the tide, and Dodger Stadium celebrated an end to the home woes. Moving on to the NBA, the Charlotte Hornets capped a perfect 6-0 run with an 88-78 thriller over the Sacramento Kings to lift their first NBA Summer League trophy. 4th overall pick Con Canupel shined brightest, dropping 21 points and draining a clutch 3 with 31.1 seconds left to seal the win and earn championship game MVP honors. Ryan Kalkbrenner added 15 points while 3 other Hornets scored 11 apiece to keep the offense balanced. Sacramento's Isaac Jones went off for 24 points and 11 rebounds, cutting the lead to 1 twice in the final 90 seconds. But Charlotte held firm at the line, hitting 5 of 6 free throws to secure the crown. Devin Carter and rookie Nick Clifford chipped in 13 and 10 points respectively for the Kings, who fell in their 3rd title game appearance. The Hornets led by as many as 18 in the 2nd quarter, weathering a Sacramento rally and the ejection of James Banks III in the 3rd for a flagrant 2. Charlotte stands tall, a perfect run and a first taste of Summer League glory. And now, here's your daily dose of sports lingo. Have you ever heard of a bleeder in softball? A bleeder is a weakly hit ball that somehow finds its way through the infield or drops safely in the outfield, often just out of reach of fielders. It is usually not a hard or clean hit, but it still counts as a base hit and can change the momentum of a game. In many cases, bleeders frustrate pitchers and defenders because even a badly struck ball can produce big results. In softball, sometimes luck and placement matter just as much as power. It's time for our off-court buzzer. Who's next for Pac-Man? Manny Pacquiao has the boxing world holding its breath with 4 mega fights looming large. Tank Davis, Rolly Romero, Mario Barrios, and the tempting possibility of a long-awaited Floyd Mayweather rematch. Still buzzing from a controversial majority draw against Barrios, Pacquiao ignited global speculation with a "call me" taunt. They're mocking Mayweather to come out of retirement. The 8th-division legend remains unstoppable in his pursuit of one final classic, vowing to fight anyone, anytime, anywhere. Whispers of September, November, or December bouts swirl as his team chases the grandest stage possible. Social media is erupting with fantasy matchups, from a high-octane showdown with Tank Davis to the dream revenge fight against Mayweather. Pacquiao's camp is entertaining blockbuster offers from Las Vegas to Saudi Arabia, each promising a spectacle worthy of his legendary finale. One decision could rewrite boxing history, and the world waits with bated breath. Pac-Man drops the ultimate tease. I'll fight them all. And that's our roundup for tonight, 22nd of July. When we return, our sports correspondent Sheila Salaysay has the latest on Philippine MMA champion maker Mark Sangiao. So keep it here on The Scorecard. He's one of the founding members of one of the most recognizable MMA stable in Asia, Team Lakay. Today, he continues the tradition of producing champions. Here's our sports correspondent, Sheila Salaysay, to bring the latest on Mark Sangiao.
In the world of mixed martial arts, few names command respect like Team Lakay. And at the heart of it stands a powerful bond between father and son. Mark Sangiao, legendary coach, MMA fighter, and has long been the guiding force behind some of the Philippines' greatest fighters. Now, his son, Janlo, is carving his own path inside the cage. Let's take a closer look at the journey of a father and son, united by blood, discipline, and unbreakable fighting spirit. Long before he threw his first punch, Janlo Sangiao was already inside the cage, not as a fighter, but as a curious boy in the shadows of warriors.
Bata pa yan, mga 5, 6, nakikirolling-rolling lang nakikisama sa akin sa gym yan. Pero pumunta siya sa Canada, pagbalik niya nung 12 years old, doon ko na nakita yung interest sa kanya. Doon siya nag-start na saling pusa sa gym. Hanggang interesado, hanggang nakikikompete na rin ng mga grappling. So by age 16, gusto niya raw maglaro. So yun yung first amateur na competition niya, 16 years old sa MMA amateur.
Okay.
So hanggang tuloy, 18, hanggang pumasok na sa pro.
He was born into the fight game, raised not just in home, but in a gym where champions were made.
Para sa akin, syempre, advantage yun kasi we have world-class coach, world-class teammates, mga sparring partner ko, world-class. Kaya hindi ako basta-bastang pag lumalaban, kondisyon yung katawan talaga pag lumalaban.
From the gym corners to the center of the cage, Janlo Sangiao is no longer just a rising star. He is proof that greatness isn't just inherited, it's earned, round by round, step by step. And for this father and son duo, the journey is just beginning.
Yung masasabi ko sa performance, maganda naman since nasunod yung game plan. Kasi yung game plan namin doon is sabayan siya doon sa striking pero more sa grappling. Doon namin kasi doon namin nakikita yung advantage ni Janlo. And yun, so I'm very happy and proud na ganun yung result. Kasi as a father, medyo nakaka-stress din. Dami mong iniisip, no? So, batang-bata pa siya, then I want na yung career niya is mapuprolong. So, we have to win. Yun yung sabi ko sa kanya. Kailangan nating manalo kung gusto mo yung career mo haba pa. You have to work hard for it.
But being the son of a legendary coach didn't mean shortcuts. In fact, for Janlo, it meant proving himself twice as hard.
I need to stand up para prove na soon magiging champion rin tayo.
While many hailed Coach Mark as the strategic genius behind the Philippines' top MMA fighters, he was also a father instilling discipline, values, and heart in the warriors he trained, building not just champions, but good men.
Sa akin yung boundary doon yung sa training. Walang anak-anak dito kung mag-absent, mga ganyan. Strict ako sa mga training kasi dyan mo masusukat kung anong lumalabas dyan, doon yung lalabas doon sa yung performance mo eh. So, aside from yung sinasabi nga natin para hindi sila ma-pressure ng gusto, hindi sila may stress management, sabihin natin sa kanila to enjoy what you're doing. Bahala ka na kung paano yung way mo para enjoy yung ginagawa mo. Kasi alam natin yung pagka-atleta mahirap talaga yan kasi pinipressure mo sarili mo eh palagi. Pag-iisip at katawan. So, yan yung sabi ko mag-research ko paano mo enjoyin yan para tatagal ka. And nakikita ko naman hindi sila aangat or tataas ng ganito if they're not enjoying what they're doing.
And now, as Janlo is emerging as one of the Philippines' most promising young fighters, one of the most important pieces of advice Janlo received from his dad was simple yet powerful.
Yung natutunan ko doon, you have to work hard. Tsaka to become tough. Yung mga values na tinuturo ng martial arts, discipline, hard work, you have to be tough. Hindi pwede dito yung yung binibibi, ganyan, hindi ka angat eh. Kasi pagpasok mo sa ring, dadalawa na lang kayo. And we have to understand, lalo na sa case nila ngayon, na ang kalaban nila doon, puro international. Isipin mo yung lahat, talagang i-represent na yung kanyang bansa. So, yung natutunan natin doon, kaya tayo nakaproduce ng 8 world titles, is turuan natin silang to work hard and smart, aside from yung mga techniques pa. And yung sa organization naman, kailangan mag-upgrade palagi. Like, we have yung mag-advise din sa nutrition nila. Sa lahat, kailangan maging kompleto. So, slowly natutunan natin yon hanggang naging international competitive tayo.
Para sa akin naman is buong buhay ko, ito na yung parang naging surrounded ako sa sports na to. Kaya sa akin, since bata ako, ini-enjoy ko talaga mag-training. And pag-iisipin mo kasing mahirap talaga. Pero pag ini-enjoy mo ba, sinasabayan mo, dumadali.
Janlo continues to turn challenges into motivation, using each fight as a stepping stone in pursuit of long-term greatness.
Since kasi nung bata pa ako, nung pinapanood ko, talagang gusto ko talaga pumasok sa one. Parang dream ko na makapasok sa one. Kaya nung pumasok ako doon, parang mixed emotions lahat na kinakabahan, andun yung gagawin mo lahat kahit makipagpatayan ka ganyan. Parang manalo lang, magugulat ka na lang and sarili mo mismo na push mo yung sarili para manalo, ganun na lang.
For Janlo, returning to one championship, it was more than redemption. After his 2023 defeat, his recent win underscored the fact that growth remains essential and that there is still much to learn in this sport.
Sa akin, talagang parang grade 1 pa ako dito sa sports na to. Marami pa akong akala ko parang mataas na yung level ko. Malayo pa ako sa mataas. Madaming techniques, madaming repetitions pa na dapat improve para makapunta ako sa rankings.
And yet, behind the tough coaching exterior was a quiet pride only a father could feel.
Sa akin, by consistent ulit na pinagsasabihan siya. Kung nakikita kong medyo nagre-relax siya, kinakausap ko man. And yun yung good thing kasi meron naman kaming every Sunday na family gathering. So doon ko siya napagsasabihan pag nakikita ko na medyo nalilihis ng konti. And kasi hindi naman natin maalis yun eh. Lalo sa mga lalaki, meron tayong mga part na ganyan. So yun lang. As a father and coach, yun lang naman yung magagawa ko to guide him doon sa better na way na alam kong maganda para sa kanya. Sobrang saya. Sobrang saya and very proud na nanalo ulit. Ang susunod dito pag natalo siya, mga ganyan. So, dami mo rin iniisip. So, sobrang saya ako nung nanalo. Buhay at patuloy pa rin yung karir.
Inside the cage, Janlo listens to his coach. Outside of it, he leans on his father. Because in the world of combat sports, it's not just about chasing perfection. It's about loyalty, growth, and always being in each other's corner. Reporting for the Scorecard, Sheila Salaysay, Bilyonaryo News Channel.
Up next, the moment of truth. The beermen are hungry to finish it. TNT's backs are against the wall. No room for mistakes. No tomorrow if they fall. Will San Miguel seal the deal, or can Tropang 5G pull off the start of something unthinkable? All heart, all hustle, all in. So keep your eyes on the prize. Welcome back to the Scorecard. It's time to keep your eyes on the prize. Game 5 of the 2025 PBA Philippine Cup Finals is set. And it's San Miguel with 3 chances to close the door on a battered but still dangerous TNT Tropang 5G squad. Wednesday night at the Smart Araneta Coliseum, the stakes couldn't be clear. Now Game 4. That was vintage Beermen chaos, disguised as control. They trailed early, down 12 in the first. But Leo Austria's group does not panic. They adjust, they counterpunch, and they trust their bench. Jericho Cruz lit the fuse. 15 of his 23 points came in the fourth quarter, burying triples like they were layups, torching whatever coverage TNT threw his way. And when Cruz hits heat check mode, good luck. This was the first time in the series San Miguel truly found rhythm from deep, and it opened everything. You had Don Trollano slashing, CJ Perez freelancing, Wami Tiongson stepping into big shots, all because TNT had to pick their poison. And Junmar Fajardo was still lurking. Junmar didn't need 30, he just needed gravity. His presence created lanes, drew doubles, and set the table for the rest of the Beermen. His line? Quietly elite. 15 points, 16 rebounds, 3 steals, 2 blocks, and 1 dominant paint presence. Now, TNT, they had their moments. They came out with fire. Jordan Heading was surgical. 23 points, finding seams on San Miguel's switching defense. But once SMB clamped down and rebalanced the floor, it became a grind. And that grind favors the more experienced side. Perez, composed, efficient, fearless. Marshall Lassiter, chipping in timely buckets, hitting from the wing like it's 2016 again. And don't forget about that small ball wrinkle. Jeron Teng at the 4, undersized but overmatched no one. It forced TNT's hand. So what should you expect in Game 5? Look for San Miguel to press the gas early. They know a wounded TNT is still a dangerous one. Now for Tropang 5G, it's all about pride, discipline, maybe some desperation. Can RR Pogoy get going? Can Calvin Oftana finally string together 4 quarters? And can Kelly Williams and Brandon Ganuelas Rosser hold the line against the tidal wave that is JMF? 3 straight wins, 1 to go. The Beermen, they smell blood. But TNT has been counted out before. Just ask their Game 1 selves. Game 5 tips off Wednesday night. So buckle up because legacies are on the line and the champagne is already on ice. The Philippine Cup final. War rages on. San Miguel's 1 win away from history, but TNT is fighting to keep the dream alive. Game 5 is coming, the lights are bright, and the stakes never higher. So here's what to watch out for tomorrow night. That's a wrap on our finals preview. The Beermen can smell the champagne, but Tropang 5G, they've got pride to protect. And who wants it more? Who blinks first? Tune in, lock in, and as always, keep your eyes on the prize. Before we go, think on this. From battling early inconsistency to becoming a dominant force in women's tennis, she has captured multiple Grand Slam titles, including the 2023 and 2024 Australian Opens. Arina Sabalenka once said, "I now share who I am, not just how I play. I want to inspire future generations, not by perfection, but by passion and resilience." And with that, thank you for joining us tonight. We'll see you again tomorrow on the Scorecard, where sports is our business and business is our sport on the Bilyonaryo News Channel. This has been Anton Roxas. Have a blessed evening, everybody. Good night. Stay safe.